Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. It's going to be a beautiful day. It is going to be absolutely gorgeous. And I have to say, reading comments this morning, there is a message from a gal by the name of Sheila. She says, Daddy Cornstar, we just love your channel and I love your wisdom. I got to tell you what, Sheila, thank you so much for that. But every time I see your comments, you have this big smile on your picture there that I see for your comments. That alone brightens up my day. And speak of bright, look how nice this sun is. Every comment like that, when I see people's comments and they're just them comments that lighten you up and just make you feel good, they feel good. So thank you, Sheila, for the kind words. I really don't know how much wisdom I have. Probably about, I don't know, but it still makes you feel good even thinking I have a little wisdom. Now, I had a lot of questions while I was eating dinner the other day. Our old safe. Yeah, now I just realized I got the camera right up to my face too, so I apologize about that. This camera stuff, I just want to grab the camera, push the button, turn it on, and not have to pay attention to all that other focus and But the question was, there was a lot of people asking about this safe back here. The mitten right here, my mom actually made that for Cole to put on one of his videos. But this safe here, years and years ago when I was a little bitty boy, jumping around like a grasshopper on a hot sidewalk, my cousin Cindy had this safe in her furniture store. And I was a little boy and I've always liked safes. I don't know why, but I asked her, if you ever want to sell that safe, would you let me know? I'd be real interested. A few years ago, she was retiring from the furniture store and selling her stuff. She actually called me up and she said, DC, are you still interested in my safe? So I ran up. Anyhow, long story short, it sat there for so long in the floor, it actually had sunk in the floor. This thing is really, really heavy. We had to use our skid loader to load it and stuff. So now so many people want to know all the valuables in this thing. Well, I wish that was the case, but I'm going to show you. Take a look at this old door though. This is, got another door. Now this is gonna amaze all you guys, but I don't know, some of you, if you ever had stuff where mice get into it, this is why we did it. We actually put all our, and we got a bunch more that are out for some reason, we need to get back in there, but our part manuals, our parts books and stuff for our equipment, some of them books, you'll spend $100 or so on, well, like this big manual here. Probably $100. So we put them in our little safe here, and then we don't have to worry about the mice getting it. But take a look at this. This is kind of cool. They even have another little door in here, and then a little drawer that pulls out, little drawers down here. So there you go. That's our safe. Nothing valuable in there. It just keeps the stuff protected. The next big question. Take a look at this. See that footprint down there? I don't know how many years this thing was at the furniture store, but for years and years, the owner that had it before my cousin Cindy, the door shut really hard. Everybody took their foot, boom, boom, to get it shut. Well, the first day I brought it home, I'm like, something's got to be wrong. So we opened up the door. Right back here, there was a piece of metal that was sticking out, so when you closed it, it rubbed against there. I just took the grinder real quick, probably 30 seconds, I ground that little piece off. Now the door shuts easy. So boom, that's why the foot track's there.
It's Sunday and I have invited some of my family over for supper tonight. And one of the things I'm going to make is homemade bread, because I'm going to make a couple soups, maybe just one soup, I'm trying to decide. And I had forgotten I had bought some boneless pork ribs, and so I'm going to make those as well. So here's how I make my homemade bread. I use a bread machine and I use the recipe that comes in the booklet. Want to see something funny? I had an accident with this thing a few years ago. I had like this on it, and something was stuck. I think I was slicing potatoes in here, and I used a knife handle to poke it down. Well, caught my knife some. Anyway, broke a chunk off. When I'm doing stuff in here, I'll put a piece of Scotch tape over it. It works. Summer gave me this baggie holder thing. Hold your bag open when you're trying to put stuff in it. Works pretty good. Lay it flat in the freezer and then it's break a chunk off when I need it. So normally when I make homemade chicken noodle soup, I like to use bone-in chicken, and we like dark meat. I have some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I'm just gonna put them in whole, and then after they cook, I'll fish them out and cut them up. I don't know if I'll put all of these in here or not. Let's see. Oh, hey girl, it's done. Can you smell it? It's hot.
Do-do-do-do. Jimmy, Bud Weiser. You ask, what kind of cars and pickups did I have before we had kids or before I got married? I had some really nice stuff. I actually had like a 69 Firebird that we fixed up. Oh, it was a nice car. And I had a 1978 Trans Am that was mint condition. Never seen snow, salt, nothing. Had the 403 Oldsmobile motor in it. And then I had a Stomper four-wheel drive pickup. I had a few four-wheel drive pickups that I drove. And back then, you know, things were a lot cheaper and stuff. You could afford to buy a vehicle and fix it up and make it look really cool. And then I had some motorcycles and stuff too. But then Mama Cornstar came around. We still had some of the nice vehicles, but over time we decided we wanted a family and stuff. We were more, I guess, you kind of grow up a little bit, just a little bit. And we started kind of doing some different things because we were together. We did do motorcycle and stuff together for quite a while. But then we had kids. And I don't know, the kids became our life and our love, and wouldn't change a thing there. But funny story is, one time we were driving down the road and I had the boys in with me, and one of our guys lives over this way. Him and his wife, he drove by on this really nice motorcycle and passed us. And then here comes his wife. She passed us in a really nice Corvette. And the boys looked at me and said, "Dad, why don't we have nice things like that?" I'm driving down the road and I says, "Boys, me and your mom decided to have kids." I was gonna step outside here. We had a big bald eagle sitting out here in our field, but he heard the door and he flew away, but he'll be back, I'm sure. You got focused in pretty close.
Just chill it. I know what I'm doing.
Now we can see both of us. Mom was trying to see the wart on the tip of my nose as focused she had that camera in.
Yes, I'm always in trouble. Okay. Do you hate doing paperwork as much as us?
No.
Move.
Ah.
So we're trying to clean up our tax mess and actually our year-round mess. DC keeps thinking this is his office, but it's not. So could one of you please build him an office? Thank you.
That is one of the toughest things, actually, is paperwork, keeping things cleaned up. The only paperwork I want to do is when I'm writing
Stop.
checks to buy cool things.
Yeah, exactly. All right, get to work.
Hey, somebody asked Mama Cornstar, how did we meet?
A friend of Daddy's introduced us. She was my roommate when I was in beauty school, and she brought me home with her one weekend, and we actually met about 10 feet from where we're standing, right at the bottom of our stairs.
You were at the bottom of the stairs. I was at the top of the stairs.
You weren't at the top.
I was coming around the landing there, looking down at you.
You were a few steps down.
It's funny how they forget how they met us, isn't it? Us men never forget nothing.
Nope, never.
I'll show you what it looks like when we have some of the family over. Mama Cornstar's brother's over here and his family, and our family's here. So it's one of them nights we're just having a family get together here, enjoying good food, company. Feels kind of nice. No work tonight for us. We're just kicking back. It's one of them nights you can talk, you can look at people and talk. It's so noisy in the house here, they don't even hear you talking. We had food all over the place. Anna runs around behind the little kids, eats their food that they drop. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tagging behind us. Just kind of seeing what Mama Cornstar and me do. This is a real privilege, having our own channel, having all you come aboard, watching us, and hopefully it just cheers up your day. That's our main goal. We just want everybody back there watching us, smiling, and having a good time, and just being there. So thank you very much, everybody.